is that careful?
What's my favorite?
That's just careful. MI6 and CIA share intelligence. We run ops together. When you request intelligence from your friend in northern Iraq, and your friend forwards a collection from GCHQ about a target in London, MI6 gets an alert from that. And then MI6 is confused because when CIA London makes a request at GCHQ, we tell them. So now MI6 wants to know keeping things from them. But just have to answer because, of course, there are, between ourselves, a number of things I'm keeping from them. And managing them isn't easy. It's even less easy when I don't know what they are. I'm sorry. You should have come to me. I did. You acted like I was the nosy neighbor. You don't trust me enough to tell me why you're involved. I trust you. I'm sure you do. I don't trust my spouse. It's worse, right? Want to give me some context? I really don't. Hal contacted Shaheen first, not the other way around. He started it. He has the idea. He doesn't want to be married to somebody.
But it's not gonna be nobody.
Sino naman yung pinagtatabas mo? Saan mo nilagay?
Yes.
Yung kinabas mo. Ah, yan pa lang.
Salt. He doesn't want more of it. If he hears anything, substantive. I'm just saying that sometimes the president mutters something like, find out what bric-a-brac means. You know, because country to country can mean very different things. Wasting my breath.
The vice presidency, I think can really something.
It's supposed to sell itself.
Look, how about you try again with enthusiasm?
After this talk,
You said you wanted to do her.
I changed my mind. 7. Let's talk.
Ay.
Iran has moved an infantry battalion from the Pakistan border to the coast.
Grabe, puro alikabok ang laptop ko. Natural, diyan ka ba naman maglagari?
Acted like I was the nosy neighbor. You don't trust me enough to tell me why you're involved. I trust you. I'm sure you do.
Ano yung ba na yung pinapanood?
Diplomat. Wala akong nakitang...
Mukhang ano yan ah, mukhang sikap yan, diplomat na yung
Oo nga,
naririnig ko.
number 1 siya.
Oo, naririnig ko nga.
Ganda.
What a day, huh?
Ano kaya kung gawin ang hirap.
Siyempre, hindi ka lalaki, kaya medyo mahirap yan sa'yo kung paano mo lalagariin. Paano ba?
Ito tanggalin ko to. Yan, inilagay ko dito. Yan lang. Maliit. Ito lang. Okay lang.
You knew.
Pababa, pa ganun. Para force mo pa ganun.
Hindi pwede. Bubangga siya.
Ha?
That she was on me or that I was on a short sir.
Hindi,
Baka
maglalagari ka.
mabali.
Hindi, ibig ko ba sabihin? Pag ganito, try lang natin.
Baka mabali ang lagari pag bumangga sa ano.
Hindi, ito pa diba?
Like the night.
Ah, patagilid.
Oo, ayan o, pag ganyan ka.
Baba. Kasi tagilid. Tayo may dito.
Ito lang.
Ano ito? Ano ito? Tawag dito.
Experiment.
DIY tayo, garden ideas. Wow! So guys, dyan na muna kayo. Pasensya na kayo at may pinapanood ako. Hindi ko kayo Sino-sino ba nanonood? Sige po ba? Basta na yung pili ko ka, lagari Naks.
Windy.
Oo nga, very windy.
Sama ka. Ay, pwede nagsipag tayo na.
Siyempre!
Tayo. Ay! Naiwan ko yung Kilala may chika si Casey.
La, 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 la.
My introductory briefing on the intelligence relationship between the US and the UK hasn't made it onto the schedule. I'm sure we'll get there. The relationship is unique. We share almost everything, more than with any other country. We don't spy on them, they don't spy on us. MI6 and CIA share intelligence. We run ops together. NSA and GCHQ share hardware. There's a traffic control system for information the NSA swaps with GCHQ. It's called Sorting Hat. Harry Potter. Cute. When you request intelligence from your friend in northern Iraq, and your friend pours a collection from GCHQ about a target in London, MI6 gets an alert. And then MI6 is confused because when CIA London makes a request to GCHQ, we tell them. So, MI6 wants to know why I'm keeping things from them. We just have to answer the messages between ourselves and the companies I'm keeping from them. And managing them isn't easy. It's even less easy when I don't know what they are. I'm sorry. I did. You acted like I was the nosy neighbor. If you don't trust me, I'll just tell you why. I trust you. I don't trust my spouse. It's worse, right? Want to give me some context? I really don't. How contacted shipping first. We started it. He thinks all the reactive is territories, but he doesn't want to be there. Just kidding. It's not going to be.
The vice presidency, I think you really something.
It's supposed to
Ay,
sell
kayo.
itself.
Sige, enjoy!
After this tomorrow.
Alam mo, may pinito ka pa naman kamote.
Change my mind.
Bo,
So,
pagod, puyat, wow.
Wow. May
the ambassador was hoping you could join him in his park.
Pakwan, kailangan kainin na to.
Ay, oo. Ay, dapat pala in-slice at lagyan ng asin para preserve.
Battalion from the Pakistan border to the coast.
So it was one call to a contacted alien nation that does have diplomatic relations with Iran, where they asked me to contact Toshiko. That was in London. It's the information he could have gotten from a newspaper.
But you didn't. You offered yourself up and then lied about it. She can't corroborate this with anyone else. She has one source. This thing has legs because of your reputation. And once you established yourself in the liar, liar, pants on fire, you undermine your reputation.
So I'm the first guy ever to make honest contact with our foreign sources about this.
Martin Denver was a kind of source. You almost lost the in that case, it's
success.
another violation and they can put you away for 10 years.
Even Gavin was going in jail for 10 years.
Yeah, but I do. You should go. Also, I think we're okay without you.
She's having a tough day. Let us stay.
Okay, this is new to me. This both of you at the same time. I could use less of it.
La 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 la.
The master is correct. You making contact with Shaheen first changes the entire analysis.
Joy.
Your story is the best tool we have to de-escalate a situation that is quickly spinning out of control. It would be great if it held water.
Here now.
I'd like you to write down every word of your conversation with the deputy minister and with his interlocutor.
He was an assassin. Interlocutor.
On the paper.
You know what he's talking through in the corridor?
You know.
I don't. Oh yes. Wow.
You tried to tell me yesterday. A bunch of times. Yeah. I'm sorry. Coffee is please, ladies and gentlemen. They're wrapping up.
I'll have the defense secretary.
Okay, thank you. They're on coffee, won't be long. Tea, right? They said coffee. It's not great, but if you ask. Did he? Did the president order coffee? I don't know. Mrs. Dursley said she served coffee. Well, fuck her. Andrew, it's wrong. You can't have real coffee. It says it's heart AFib and it fucking sneaks in coffee.
It's extraordinary, isn't it? It's tea.
Unbelievable.
My cardiologist is sure I'm the guy on this watch. A list of things I can't ingest.
This one is serious.
I ordered a coffee in Madrid. It came in this 400-year-old porcelain plate, which they had pilfered from the Chinese in 1882. Grabbed it out of my hand and hit the ground, turned to dust. Runs out of my luck, I struck a shot.
I don't want your love. Tehran has sent an infantry battalion to the coast.
Back off around once his guys are out of there. We're going to send a carrier through the Gulf, give him a rocket already. Ship is sinking.
There it is. See, brother? The hags tell the Scottish king we shall now be banished to burn up blood to Dublin.
Play.
Some sneaky Winfield groundskeeper in New Boston locked the Scottish players who locked the cutting off the last remaining burn run planted in the Gulf.
Did he say sinking? It's sinking?
Sorry?
The president just said he's sending a carrier to the Gulf to rescue the island. How do you not tell me the ship is sinking?
Because it... What do you speak?
Scouting the grounds. And it's an honor to meet you. What the hell's a key report?
The carrier is taking
Naka-short ako!
unexpected, given the
Naka-short na.
HMS Courageous is designed to take fire, seal off the commander, and remain afloat.
So why does the president think it's sinking?
Presumably,
Kala ko wala ka pang pasok, Kat.
Because
what did the president pledge to send us? Rescue mission.
a carrier group.
Had the Prime Minister asked for an American show of force in the Persian Gulf, the President would have refused because he knows it would launch both our countries into a catastrophic regional conflict. But a distress call.
He's luring a strike force into the Persian Gulf.
Yes, he is.
And you're okay with it.
What exactly suggests I'm okay with it?
So tell him to fucking stop
What do you
it.
think I've been doing for the better part of 3 years? Telling Nickel Trowbridge to fucking stop it. I begged you to have Ray-Ban today. Yesterday. And today.
You didn't.
If the president could share his perspective, his wisdom with the PM, perhaps a cool.
That's what begging looks like
I
to you?
didn't talk to my
For
lead.
fuck's sake, if the house is on fire, you gotta tell
The
me.
house is on fire. Iran is the best thing that ever happened to Nickel Trowbridge.
Iran didn't happen to him.
And to them, I know.
But did you tell him?
What about your husband's tale? Of course I did.
If you call it a tale, it undermines the intelligence.
When the use was divided, interesting evidence, but not incontrovertible, and when near actionable.
We have to stop trying to prove a negative. We need to figure out who it was, not who it wasn't.
What? I mean, we had bombed the heavens.
You're kind of an asshole.
Something about the charm of the farmhouse and its what his name
You said it like me.
I'm saying that I would like to trust you. I thought I could manage this, but I can't.
I drank the Kool-Aid like a fucking child. The husband.
It was not true.
It was incomplete, and she tried to warn me. This is not a small mistake. By the way, I asked you to come to Cairo. It's a terrible idea. Being a tender couple has fucked both of them, but mostly her. He lies to her regularly enough that she expects it. It's fucked her career.
I think you're proof.
She doesn't want to be here. Why is she here? She's frontline material. Exactly. Man, could you join the ambassador for a minute? I'm gonna stay away soon. Agreement with the Saudis not to make this worse than it already is. Are you able to get the report? Q, let us start working on it. Can we? For me? Rayburn can't send ships to the Gulf. Trowbridge pleaded. He lied to his face. He wants the visual of the American ships buzzing Iran. The aircraft carrier is not sinking. How the fuck do you know that? Well, I know for sure we had a keel report. But I have a very good authority. Shit. We're getting flares from the Brits. They can't shut Trowbridge down. The president needs to say Our ships can't get there in time to help. He's not going to renege on a rescue mission. This is a distress call coming from a senior government official. Named what? Then we can't do anything. When we had a dangerous head of state, we relied on our allies to respond when we made distress calls. You know, I didn't want this job. I spent a decade building a reputation in a community such that when I say something, people fucking listen to me. I have none of that here. Not none. Not none. The Prime Minister is setting the stage for an attack on American hardware and American troops. He wants this to be our problem as much as his. We need to talk to that source again. Can we do that? Shaheen, if we have to. You talk to him. Yeah. If you want to go back to Shaheen, if you think the president should renege on his offer, we need more to bring to the Brits. You can't. It's too dangerous.
That's a Burnham Oak from Shakespeare. Go take a look.
We will. It's Iran's backyard. If we want to know who did this, they'll have better intelligence than anyone else. Shaheen's own regime will go after him. He will be killed. If we go to war with Iran, a lot of people will be killed. Shaheen wants to modernize his country. He's one of the only people in the regime who gets along with the reformists and the military and the mullahs because his father rode bikes with the supreme leader when they were 10. And inexplicably, he doesn't believe we're the great Satan. I understand he's valuable. We don't. An Iran deal can be revoked, clearly. What we are really doing when we negotiate with them, or with anyone, is looking for one or two friends we can call when the world is truly fucked. It is a flimsy web of relationships, but sometimes it holds. Do not tear it. Do not be an infinitely ravenous American. Use what he already gave you.
Danny? Debbie Stewart Hayford? Can we get the president out of the woods?
Tell me that we have to go at it another way. Okay? I need a drink. Spiderweb. Gotta have a couple of those in your pocket when things get existential. We're waiting for someone. You doing this? Maybe. I sent you here to be with him. For a lot of reasons, but he's checking you out. That's creepy.
5 U.S. presidents were formerly ambassadors to this country. It's the right place to learn. Getting out on a campaign trail. You can call your donors corrupt. But there's no campaign. Imagine if your frankness were actually a plus. If your only goal was to keep the president relentlessly on track.
The president needs someone to stop him from rambling about chicken tariffs when he needs an arms deal. The VP spends more time in the Oval than anyone who doesn't have a desk in there. First in, last out, every meeting. Guys, you want to know why you're on the list? Because I've been yours. That's not the only reason. We spent 7 years building a ticket where an elderly guy could hand the baton to an electable woman and deliver us the first female president. Then he wants someone with no voting record, no baggage, no opinions. Clean me up, put me in a dress, and hope I never speak. Yeah, I had a plan. Turn to shit. But as far as rebounds go, you don't have to survive a campaign. The airdrop being covered, and who knows, they could catch fire.
So thinks you'd be good at the job.
I called 100 people and said, if it looks like the apocalypse is now, who's your first hire? 5 said you. But you didn't live it on. It's almost done. It's a great question.
posters.
I don't believe in foreign policy. Russia was really talking about the next 25 years.
You're doing it for the country, not the power.
If I thought about it, I would have planned it this way.
Really?
It's almost embarrassing. It never even occurred to
You
me.
think someone did the job? Not the interview?
It's not for the guys, but for the women. Fuck me. She pretty, but not too pretty. Appealing, but not hot. Confident, but not bitchy. Decisive, but not bitchy.
Cute bitchy, but not bitchy bitchy.
Come to an agreement about the days. She doesn't. Dave doesn't like petty lines. So, issue with the class of this the two things that are so not abandoning to me. Can you imagine hiring someone for a key governing position just because you think they'd be good at it?
She's actually thinking about it.
Are you?
Shh. Are you? When Hal and I first spoke, it sounded ridiculous, but a month later, it seems kind of good.
He's asking.
Ang month?
I think that. Hey. Hey.
For a walk. I think that's a good idea.
When it was talk, that's all she did.
The vice president.
The vice president and the $6 million NIH grant went missing for the service.
So, really,
Yeah, so. It's just for this without you.
The vice president might be replaced.
Shopkins too old. Stella can't keep her mouth shut. First lady, we were there because of the college or something. She was the best, like Rachel Clearwater. I mean, that's Gloria Davis. Where's the house?
someone's house.
But now,
Well, it's the London. She spent 6 months with her. She said
point at which you thought I should come into this conversation.
well, what would you say? No, I'm serious. 1 month ago, on your way to Kabul, would I have got halfway through the sentence trying to insist to you?
Correct.
Fair, that is a fair point. So,
The London thing happened.
Yeah, think about it. It's a shit show. We hear no expenditure. We forget.
what? Where did you go?
Listen, I was trying to find the right time to tell you. And
Ready na, Kai?
Now, 2 weeks ago.
I swear to fucking
2 weeks ago, you said, call Rick.
yeah,
And I,
you call Rick. Catherine, you were the chosen one. You're undaunted by complexity.
I called our attorney.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to get someone into the White House with a preternatural ability to unfuck.
I called Rick and I said, get us a mediator. because this is going to be the cleanest, loveliest divorce anybody ever got.
You have an orchard. The President of the United States is out. You need to have a conversation. You need to hear what he's thinking. You need to, in a chill way, get to know him. 40 days, which is in 10 minutes.
You didn't tell me a lot of things.
Katie,
You had reasons. It's okay. But when you said, yes, we can be done. We had 10 good years. We're done. Fine. There was snot.
Katie, it's the Vice President.
You want me to think about it, right?
Yes. Katie,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Katie,
I think you answered one question truthfully. Really truthfully.
sure, okay, yeah. Anything.
When you said, already, when you said, we're done, did you think we were done?
What the fuck?
Fools. I know his detail. Knows. Not good wolf from knows it.
I swear to God. Okay.
Bob. Chief of Staff, like to speak to the President. What the fuck happened?
I tripped. Where's the president?
Forget it. She can change it. Her clothes.
The president's not budging on the shifts. It's a rescue mission. I thought maybe you could turn around. This isn't gonna...
No. This is perfect.
Okay.
Is she gonna be okay?
I don't know.
Could have you out of the Yankee bus seat. Everybody wants to know why you wanted we're going after the tanker.
Give me a minute.
Marla Dane has a lot of experience. She took a year off to take care of her dying mother, who is now dead. So
So she's available.
she can be ambassador. She will love this. Whatever this is on the walls. And she's the one you want for the other thing, too.
Where are you going?
I am not cut out for this. I'm stepping down. Good news is, that makes me the one person in the world who isn't trying to kiss your ass, but still knows a lot about Iran. A man named Salman was removed from the command of a Quds Force unit in Syria when even Bashar al-Assad said he was the guy who took things too far. But you can't fire Salman Karimi. So they gave him command of the fishing industry safety regiment. 14 boats and a lot of RPGs.
Try na natin itong
I think they're gonna load an RPG onto a fishing trawler and see what they can
let's
hit.
say,
A couple of Americans die, and then we're in it. Not rescuers, combatants.
I already told you.
You told her Russia's watching? That everyone's watching? It's a litmus test?
Because it is. Of course it is. The minute Russia savaged Ukraine, every NATO state's been waiting to see if I meant it when I said an attack on one is an attack on all. One just got attacked.
This is not the straw that will break the alliance.
Why not? An alliance is nothing. It's a pinky promise, like I made with Jason Slade down the block when I was 10. You get hit, I show up.
You're here.
Well, in this case, I show up with a carrier.
Or judgment.
50,000 British soldiers marched on Baghdad because we asked them to. And we chased that in an era defined by a profound lack of interest in anybody but
Sir.
ourselves.
You are not doing this to restore our reputation in the world.
That's not good. Why am I doing it?
You're scared your enemies think you're too old and frail to put Americans in the line of fire.
Do people like you?
You're right to worry about it. That smug Brazilian guy who kept offering you pee breaks every 15 minutes at the G20 revived all the rumors about incontinence your team spent 6 months trying to kill. And it's not lovely. Particularly when you're dealing with Russia and China. Any leader who looks at you and sees his own age, it makes them want to crush you. But that is like 49% disastrous, and potential for war with Iran is 51, which means I win by 2. A wise man once said, decisions don't get to the desk of the president unless they're 49-51. I spent my days splitting hairs, but that's the job I raised my hand for.
I said that.
Did you?
But you're the only one in the world who wasn't kissing my ass. Billy!
President would like the chief of staff.
No ships. Car around.
Give me a little more of ships.
She wins, I lose. Someone should watch her. She looks ridiculous.
Secretary of Defense.
No ships go to the Gulf. Make sure he doesn't fly back with me. He'll be a real turd about that.
I need a car for the Secretary of Defense went back to Heathrow.
This one tried to quit.
Ayan. This is all the sample kung paano sila. Diba? Lagay tayo sa next. Very nice. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. It's not going to work out.
Tapos mag-plumbing here. Then, pwede na siya sa saan siya gusto. Either sa toilet or sa chair. Charan! Ang ating garden ideas. Nanonood din mo. Itong isa naman, diba? Siyempre marami tayong magagandang plants. Hindi pa tayo. Yan naman ay sample lang. Pwede mo siyang ganyan. Ilagay mo ganyan. Tapos dyan, yan. Tsaka, bukas makalawa. Malay nyo naman, sinipag ulit ako. Pwede na natin siyang i-varnish. Para mas ganda. Yan. So, yun na nga.
Hellfire on Tehran.
Actually, nilagay ko lang siya sa toilet.
If he's standing next to the president, he's going to say it again.
We're going to send a carrier group to the Gulf and give a ride to Bahrain. The ship's sinking.
How can you tell me the ship is sinking?
Because it isn't.
For fuck's sake, if the house is on fire, you gotta tell me.
The house is on fire.
The Prime Minister is setting the stage for an attack on American hardware and American troops.
When I first spoke, it sounded ridiculous, but a month later, it seems kind of good.
She called you a month ago.
It's the vice president.
You want me to think about it, right?
Yeah, I do.
When you said we're done, did you think we were done?
No.
You think they're going to swarm the Fifth Fleet?
I think they're gonna load an RPG onto a fishing trawler and see if they can end it.
How we doing?
No ships.
You're doing great. Just knock off that I resign shit. It really pisses me off. I don't have that kind of time.
Good morning. Morning.
What was up?
Oh,
Good chipper.
Forgot over the shiner he got from his wife.
Wasn't gonna mention. So how's it,
Going.
yeah.
Okay. I look so scared. We walk on a bumpy road.
Hi there.
Morning.
Still didn't break?
Not in the papers.
Like waiting for an elephant to drop on your head.
Good morning.
Hello.
The station in Tel Aviv got a tip that the British government's talking about pulling non-essential personnel out of their embassy in Tehran and issuing an advisory to British nationals.
To leave the country?
Yes,
Iran didn't do it.
they didn't.
So why is the British government doing the things that you do before you go to war with the country?
Maybe it's just a good way for Trowbridge to keep the Iran scare alive.
What the fuck? Somebody else did it. Doesn't he want to know who?
Iran is a good target. Gets people in the lather.
Was he worried he's going to find out it's Canada? Nobody will be upset because everybody loves Canada?
Did you see the gala on your schedule tonight? It's a good place to ask the Brits about the embassy in Tehran. Give people a chance to let you know this is on the table.
It's not what we should be focused on.
Ma'am, we are talking to every intelligence service on the map. We'll figure out who did it.
We're not. We're not talking.
No.
Best in the region. Only people we aren't asking.
We'd reach out to Shaheen again, but someone said it would undermine the fragile web of relationships built over decades with the foreign service.
Ah, ganda ganda.
Could we get them a message like a hidden in plain sight thing? You guys do that, right?
Sure.
Iran follows everything we say about trade. Maybe we put a flag in a speech about trade.
Yeah. Or just like a bad idea?
No, it's a good idea. Ma'am. You said something that Whitehall was confiding in you. Can you make a phone call?
About whether they're planning to evacuate people from Iran?
Tel Aviv got it from a reliable source, but until it's confirmed, I don't want to get Washington all split up.
No.
Okay.
It'll spook him. He's a brand new source. You know, he's not a source.
I got it. You said no. Bye.
Okay, so how about this? It's time to resume arms trade with Turkey because resolving our differences and pooling our resources is the right choice both for Turkey and its allies.
Because Iran's not our ally, but it's Turkey's ally.
Nobody's going to get it with Turkey and Iran, but they will.
Don't do pooling resources. Do frank and targeted exchange of views with Turkey and its allies. In the nuclear talks, frank and targeted exchange of views is what Iran always said when they were ready to cut to the chase, and then let's meet up back by the dumpsters and really talk.
That's better. See if you can find a place to plant it.
Did you really meet by the dumpsters? Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, it's possibility. She said you were thinking about it.
The vice presidency? Well, now I'm thinking about it.
And?
I said no, which didn't seem to land.
Yeah, they're enthusiastic.
Tell them I'm getting divorced.
What if this is... Yeah, you know, relationships are hard.
fuck's sake.
I'm fine.
Because of the shoes.
Understood?
Excuse me.
You have a rich history of this institution.
I'm all for domestic manufacturing and reducing our dependence on China, but if your government and my government is simply introducing this initiative to make it look like it jumped into action, 5 years from now I'm going to have a half-built plant on my hands.
Entirely built. I am so sorry. Forgive me, I had to sleep on it.
The comment about Turkey went out.
Turkey, the nation.
Ah, where? Aspen Security Forum. A frank and targeted exchange of views is the right choice for both Turkey and its allies. Anyone pick it up?
It's been 5 minutes.
So how long do you think it's going to take? Are we talking about a week?
What?
What?
We're going to dance.
Oh, no.
Hey, you're going to keep me out of arenas. I'm not a good shot. You want to go up and see your face?
Is this Stuart somebody?
No.
Thinks he's a marriage counselor.
This Stuart? Yeah. That's adorable.
It isn't. Gorgeous.
Thank you so much to the November Greens. That was just delightful. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our great honor to welcome Prime Minister Nicol Trowbridge.
Thank you, much appreciated. So I'd hoped to come here and raise a glass to the British-American Business Alliance's 50 years of vibrant friendship. Sadly, I have something else to share. I've just learned that President Rayburn of the United States, who had pledged his support in a rather complex mission rescuing our men and women at sea, saw fit to revoke that promise. Smart, doesn't it? So I must take my leave. The more appealing and considerably more wise Mr. Belvoit will speak on my behalf, and I will turn my attention to our sons and our daughters and bring them. With fire for fire, we shall defend our island home. And if our friends turn tail, we shall do it alone.
La 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 la.
I'm going to turn on some coffee.
cartoons are all variations on the theme of Rayburn as wrath off sinking ship. Johnson will die for more than spry.
Don't let me stop you.
Oh, it's nothing.
Hi.
Good morning.
How bad is it?
The president expects Trowbridge to apologize, and Trowbridge expects the president to apologize.
I hear they're calling Rayburn a rapper. Anyone mention the fact that Trowbridge knew we weren't sending ships for close to what?
48 hours.
The whole weekend before he announced it like it was breaking news?
Press isn't out to it.
Not one tear in the corner of one eye. Did you see that?
He's a pro.
You did.
To the press.
Did it take a move? You think we should?
Let's see how the day goes.
Rayburn can't apologize. Why? Just reverse course.
Yeah, we're gonna get you on the phone with the NSC and then finish the faster than what you did. Figure out some sort of mutual climb down
Okay. Any response from Ron?
to our secret message.
If it was too hidden, not enough in plain sight.
It took some time.
I don't want to talk about the vice presidency.
It's fine. Is Mr. Wilder the reason? I mean, would you consider it if your marriage wasn't,
A dead horse?
if it wasn't the issue?
It is the issue.
People, arrangements.
Like what?
Whatever. Please.
I don't see what it's doing. How would it work?
Separate bedrooms, separate lives. It's a professional partnership.
Sex or no sex?
Whatever you want. You get to make the rules.
Like, just oral?
Ma'am, are you messing with me?
I was gonna ask for a drawing.
Sorry. None of my business.
He wants to be president. How?
He's not gonna be.
He's okay with vice president.
He's not gonna be that either.
You think? You think I'm vice president? He just starts a quiet initiative to help blind children learn ballet?
Another job. You can have whatever job you want to have in non-engineer. If it's kids in the ballet, fine. If it's
Special envoy to Ukraine? Because that's what he'll pick.
he shouldn't be. It's not right. He seems motivated to make this work. And he's a smart guy. He knows that he can't always let people here.
On my first day, and then on my second day, and then on the second half of my second day.
I didn't know. With a certain amount of preparation, I'm sure he can be contained.
I don't think you've been paying attention. What's her name? My person.
Louise,
Did she read my email?
it's up to you. Speak for an answer to mail, screen up the chat.
I think that's happening. I didn't ask for that to happen.
Okay, I'm talking. Hey, Louise, can we get you for a
I don't
second?
like other people deciding what I read. I want to see what you screamed out. You didn't? I've seen all my email. Yes. You just said I'm so sorry. I am sorry.
dyan?
But you didn't do it.
Uli!
Sorry. Don't apologize for things that aren't your fault. Yes, exactly. For what?
Okay.
The Foreign Secretary just summoned the Iranian ambassador for what I assume is because he was speaking.
Dennis did it?
The Iranian defense minister was ranting about it on Twitter.
Whoa.
I'm sure the Foreign Office copied us and I want to see it. This generation of women apologize for everything. Gloria Steinem has been rolling in her grave.
She's very much alive. What is that?
I thought we agreed to work together.
Yes, you did.
We had a pretty big show. Pretty
Hello.
Summoning an ambassador is a public rebuke.
We sent a message. In Kabul is where we sent before we sent tanks.
They're here as well.
Where I come from,
One copies one's allies on giant diplomatic steps.
I'm afraid I'm using this right.
why the fuck?
Wouldn't you tell me you were summoning the Iranian ambassador?
I didn't.
So who did?
Can you speak in terms that you understand? I have no fucking idea what you are talking about.
Ma'am, is there anything I can help?
The Turkey comment.
They got it.
They got it. Which was the CIA. They got it in the Turkey speech. They're asking for cover. They want the Brits to demand to come in for a meeting.
If it's real. Clever as fuck.
It's real. Worst case scenario, it's not real. And the foreign secretary has a meeting with the Iranian ambassador and says we all need to calm down.
Ah, galing-galing ko
The foreign
naman!
secretary and you. I don't. No. Weird. Who cares? They don't care. The foreign secretary. They can't ask. No. Holy shit. It's a. What?
Am I wrong?
What?
I'm not wrong. He's your special friend. Oh my god, I am not wrong.
It does neither of us any good for you to know who my special friend is.
That may be the case, but it's Austin Dennis, and it absolutely does us good. First off, congratulations on gaining the confidence of the foreign fucking secretary.
Do not ruin this. Do not be a ruiner of this.
I'm not. Why would I be a ruiner?
Because this is what you guys do. You want everyone's source to be your
Which
source.
guy, CIA?
Yes.
You came up with a plan with the deputy chief of mission. We deployed a coded message. It elicited a response. A highly placed counterpart who asked for your help in curbing a reckless leader is in a position to receive what could be game-changing intelligence. You really think it's the wrong time to make an approach?
How important is the Healy meeting at 2?
Moderate.
Let's kill it.
Ma'am.
2 o'clock works.
Great.
2 doesn't work.
Why?
Because it doesn't.
What if we go right now?
What is going on?
Iran responded to the thing about Turkey, the nation. Nobody summoned them.
Holy. Wow.
So now Dennison needs to actually summon the guy, and she thinks I should be in the room.
Because I'm a ruiner.
Yes.
Because we need to see what they're bringing in.
The Brits are planning an evacuation of Tehran, and they're not telling us about it.
We can't count on them to share what they learn. Can we take her for half an hour?
Who's we?
Dennison's got a 2 o'clock just off the Durbar court. I can bump into him.
I'll have one of my guys run her over there. It's not a conversation she should have on the phone.
It's never should be.
Hey. I didn't have to pee, and then she said that, and now I have to pee.
Gosh, guys, I have to take a shit. Should I come along?
How's she doing?
She's good. Seems calm. Just big talking on the phone. Not real talking on the phone.
She got her eye on you?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. If we could organize some sort of tea, lunch with the dairy farmers, in the fields, I see the cow, and then at the end I can feel myself. Listen, when you call me back.
Ambassador,
It's such a mess.
look at that.
What?
It's very natural.
You need to officially summon the Iranian ambassador. They have intel for us.
Us.
You and I should both go there.
Absolutely.
No one but the Iranian ambassador will know what they know. Apparently it's about a stairwell or something. They'll be in there.
Okay. Good to see you.
When you asked for help, you did realize that I would then help.
I envisage a foreign intelligence service running an operation from behind my desk.
No one but me will be in the room. If you're choosing to trust me, this is one of those moments. This is safe, so.
Take care of business.
This is just some prep for the dentist today. I had it yesterday. I got her a camera. Small.
She's not sorry. Always a sorry.
They might be some someone else. Sending.
What do she want?
She's never let it cover.
Secretary to the ambassador of another nation.
Good morning.
This is ridiculous. My suits are gone, all replaced with things like this.
You're gonna be photographed a lot. The stylist thought you might enjoy some variety.
It's like a shelf here.
No.
It makes me look like the woman from the village who comes in to breastfeed when the mother dies in childbirth.
Morning, sir.
You're having a tough job. This is all I need.
How? See? Here we go again.
I can tell you if you look like the woman from the village. Now that I know we had that relationship, I can tell.
Okay. Thanks.
And I can share my muffin with you in the morning. So you can eat in the morning, even though you don't really eat in the morning. Mr. Wallace, I'm the only one who has your back. Just think that he and Billy are all looking for your marriage and the vice presidency, and I think it's a false narrative. The whole point is that you don't have to survive an election. And even if you get the American people, they've heard of yours. They'll get over it.
If Billy wants to talk to me, she should call. You're a grown-up foreign service officer and you're spending a lot of time on my marriage and my clothes.
Because of that. Join the foreign service to see the world. Trying to get out of Washington. I used to run campaigns. Actually winning the presidency. Washington was taken away.
Oh,
After this tough she got right back on the horse, but I Mr. Weiler shouldn't be the reason. If you want to get divorced, get divorced.
Stuart, you're a very good person.
I'm not. The leader of the free world heard what you had to say and reversed strategy. The guy wants to know what you think.
He wants to know what Hal
That's
thinks.
bullshit. Oh, excuse me, man, but that is bullshit. He does not want to know what Hal
Of
thinks.
course he does, as he should. Hal's one of the great foreign policy minds of our generation. You're a crackerjack,
Jesus.
no, I'm part of it. I get that. I bring a lot to the table. My self-esteem isn't that far in the toilet.
Billy told me about this before you got here. About you. Hal Weiler. It's not unusual. And I'm not sure that sounded frankly. Or delusional. Well, I'm getting the idea. And I've heard why Billy wants to do this.
Does she know me and Hal are splitting up? You tell her. Tell her. See, Rayburn, Billy, they don't want me without Hal.
Busin itong pakwan mamaya ah.
Wow!
Hindi na siya makakasurvive. Kunti lang yung nakuha ko.
Oh, sayang!
Kaya nga, pag yan hindi na kaya ngayon, wala na siya bukas.
Sayang! Kainin na natin.
Ayun na, hindi na ako nakuha. Ayun naman.
Sayang naman. Nasaway kasi pagkabigla at kinakain.
I'm just gonna look at the ladies. We could be here after the thing.
Yes, ma'am. I'll see you there.
Yep. All this word secretary, how can I help you? Secretary isn't actually, but he was needed to speak to me.
He'll be here soon.
Okay,
So perhaps you want to wait in that room.
and what?
Basura, basura. Wala.
Right. You can wait by that chair, then you'll be out of eyeshot when I open the door to receive. Okay.
You always have the keys?
Is that a problem?
For a reprimand?
Well, it's hardly a reprimand, is it?
Well, it should look like one.
The tell isn't the biscuits. It's the American ambassador lurking in the corner.
How's she doing?
Lodged.
I don't know.
You're staying there, right?
Yeah, of course.
Please don't get pissy.
I'm not.
You're playing cops and robbers with the ambassador. You should have asked me first.
I apologize.
You don't.
I do. It was shitty. I feel bad.
Don't go to
Salas kasi.
Ang galing ko talaga.
What does that even mean?
Ano may lalagay yan?
And I think you should.
Lupa, halapan. Lagay ko
And
dyan.
did
Ang
you?
ganda, di ba?
You see why this might be its own kind of opportunity.
Lupa.
Like I said before,
Halaman.
I really involve myself.
Yung namumulaklak kasi.
Dapat putasan mo. Saan ano
Okay
yan?
lang yan.
I
Kasi
think
ano
you should
naman yan,
stay.
kahoy.
Sige, magpatubo ka ng toge.
Galing-galing. Pinawisa na naman ang kilikili ko.
Hello. Ready?
Ambassador, very good to finally meeting over difficult circumstances.
Secretary Denise. Denise.
This is the Ambassador's deputy, Mr. Reed Lamazi.
Thank you so much for taking the time to be here. If you wouldn't mind, may I speak with the ambassador alone just for a few moments?
Tomorrow, we have Maglagari and I'm correct the moment.
Please, thank you. Ambassador Hardra, this is...
I know who it is. This was extremely bad judgment.
No one knows the ambassador's here, not even my staff. Have a seat.
The government would never have agreed to this.
I recommend you don't tell them.
Ambassador Weiler is the reason that we've not seen a retaliatory strike. The Americans, in this case, have obliged only caution.
You have matches.
Book of matches.
I've been instructed to give you a name. An individual who appears to have directed the planning of the attack and provided the funding. Do you recognize this person?
As in,
Yes. To cost a special annual from this country.
I understand.
You do not. The danger is
it's considerable.
we are their allies.
You sure about that?
Sanctions and sanctions. We have crippled our economy.
They're an important trading partner.
They are a lifeline.
Looks like they trained you for it.
Our problem, not yours.
May I ask how you got this information?
We gave lahat. We take an hour.
I apologize. I know you've taken a huge risk personally.
I'm concerned for myself. My country, of course.
Do you need something to drink? Water? Tea?
Oh, I just drink water. No thanks. I'm okay.
Why don't we have a seat?
If you take mission, did not send someone to observe my entrance.
No one will know that this came from you.
No one will know. Telling one person is a secret to this publication.
We believe that your country was framed for this act, so you should not pay for the aggression.
Ambassador, are you okay? Call a doctor. Ambassador?
This is the forest.
Blocking out.
Someone's collapsed in there. He's struggling.
Call his guy. Tell him something is very wrong.
I can't bring him in. You can't be here. Go before he comes in. Through the back. Quickly. Just the last of the ambassadors.
building. I saw them rush by.
Can we get the translator?
Clear. Charging again.
Fucking keep listening to Lassie's in the water. I need you to listen to me very carefully. He's not alive. He is already dead. I need to keep working on him. He can't have died here. They need to declare him dead at the hospital.
Step aside, please.
Embassy here. Embassy in Tehran. See if we can get a number for Hajar's wife.
Nothing about Russia.
No, that can't come from us. The intelligence side needs to feed it into the ether some other way. He's ill. He's not dead.
Yeah, I'll take him to the hospital. Is he? I need him right away.
This is Ambassador Catherine Pilot for the Secretary. It's an emergency. If you can call in, please.
Operations to protect journalists.
Fuck. Don't be shy, pal.
Did you call Karen? Should I call Karen?
If you want to.
I don't. Fucking hell. How is it possible that they've not declared him dead yet?
Longer the better.
Is it?
Looks less like you poisoned him.
You think they'll say that I poisoned him?
You did you?
Not you.
Next time. It's bad.
Very bad. What the fuck are they doing shooting at my ships? I mean, what the fuck?
Sorry. I'm very sorry.
What exactly is that?
Well, I keep saying fuck for one thing, which is delightful coming from you, and it's the fucking Russians. The United Kingdom just got attacked by Russia.
Why is that funny? Well, the thing is with my country, we're saddled with this nuclear turnpike. It's not, it's yours as well.
I know. It's really bad.
Stop laughing.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do. What do you think is happening? Pour me another for God's sake.
You seem like you lined your stomach with something before we started filling it with alcohol. Have a biscuit.
They look awful.
They're very tasty.
They look dry.
Well, they're supposed to be dipped in poison tea.
It's not funny.
It's not. It really is. Oh, my goodness.
It's fine. No, honestly, this might be the best day of my life watching you spill something instead of me. It's fine. It's fine.
No, we can.
We can let it air dry.
Yeah.
Yeah. that? Oh my goodness, it's been forever. I just got back from Romania.
Iran did not attack the carrier. It was Russia. It was like off skies. It came down from us. It came down from the birds.
Your hair looks beautiful. Did you do something to...
You say this every time we see you, and it's always exactly the same.
I've just learned that President Reagan had pledged his support in a rather complex mission rescuing our men and women at sea. Saw fit to revoke that promise.
We are talking to every intelligence service on the map.
We're not talking to Iranian intelligence. You need to officially sue the Iranian ambassador. They have intel for us.
Us?
When you asked for help, you did realize that I would then help.
That's the hard drive, this is. I know what it is. Nobody knows that the ambassador is here.
I've been instructed to give you a lift, but individuals who appears to have directed the attack.
Ambassador, are you okay? Call this guy.
You can't be here.
It's fucking Russians. The United Kingdom just got attacked by Russia.
Why is that funny?
Pour me another for God's sake.
Oh, the bloody idiots.
No, it's fine.
If we go to Russia, should we go?
For protection?
U.S. and UK go over to Russia. It's the kind of thing where people have babies. This is apocalyptic. No babies alive for me.
Are you asking me to have a baby?
No. That's the whole point. We're anything. We're not having a baby. But a dog?
Are you asking me to move in with you?
No. The dog can live half time here, half time my place. I'm getting a fish.
The president wants to come to June.
What?
It was Russia. They don't want to leave the planet again.
Oh, no.
The White House sees this as an indirect hit on the U.S.
If Rayburn comes, Trowbridge comes. The whole point is that we hash out the Russian policy, secretary to secretary, and then we send it up the ladder, fully baked. Hi, Lindsay. Can you put Karen on? Thanks.
You're going to name her his parent. Do you enjoy the dish?
Karen, hi. Listen, the president should not be getting on a plane right now. We have Gannon and the foreign secretary. That's enough level one targets in one place at one time like this. It's not safe, right?
We can make it safe.
We fucking don't out here. Hey, guess who just popped in the office? Hold on.
Karen? Hi, it's Idra Park. I know, I never see you anymore. How are you?
Seriously?
Karen, this stays involved, but you know the Iranian ambassador who died here yesterday? Top screen isn't back yet, which means we can't rule out poisoning. You know, the foreign secretary didn't poison him, but the Russians could have before he even got to the foreign office. Well, I'm just saying that until we know what's going on, I think I'd feel better if the president was in D.C.
Yes.
on my fucking moon cycle. Russia doesn't want to go to war with us and the Brits, right?
I have no idea what they want.
They framed Iran. Do they want us to go to war with Iran?
They're tricky.
I don't love people touching my stuff, but they do a very nice job.
And so it begins.
What?
The women get used to this.
No, I am not. They should pack you while we're gone. We'll just be ready to go.
Look at that. You think ahead too?
What?
Nothing.
Is there a talk we're supposed to have?
No.
Shit.
No.
Thank you for fucking me. No, I don't think it changes the fundamental non-viability of our marriage.
No. What did I think you did? Okay.
It was selfish.
Well, that's what selfish looks like.
You don't have to come with me.
Oh, get over yourself. We're done. I'm candy for that first tranche of photo ops and I drift off as planned. Doesn't mean you can't go back to the trough every now and then.
I don't want things to be unclear.
Catherine, only you can ruin a perfectly good wordless roll in the ashes of a dead union.
Okay. Good.
It's the foreign secretary's fucking country bunker. We don't need another sweep of the property. We need to get the ambassador there on time.
Mr. McNabb says, unfortunately, we can't ignore the possibility of a threat from inside the house.
Is he worried about Denison?
You tell him if he is worried about the foreign secretary, he is way over the fucking line. We don't frisk our allies.
He says the foreign secretary's our ally.
That is not what I said.
Mr. McNabb reiterates the ambassador's safety secretaries.
I know that.
He also wishes to remind you the last time the foreign secretary met along with a diplomat, that diplomat wound up in a body bag.
Jesus Christ, just
He
tell
says until we get the chemical test back, we'll proceed with every precaution.
Byron, give me the phone. Bert, this is utter bullshit. Bert? Go on, say it.
Outside. Denison was there. Officially, I was too at the very end. So until they find out if it was Novichok or high blood pressure, they have every right to be concerned.
Okay. I'm just,
Anxious.
not at all.
I'm okay with this part. I suck at a garden party. But real negotiations?
I am completely confident in your ability.
Really?
Yes.
I don't think you are.
Did you read the agenda?
Of course I do. It's really long. I would never give an ambassador a briefing book without a one-pager in the front. I'm just saying it doesn't get read.
Sure enough.
Better.
This is tomorrow's agenda.
Okay?
The day will consist of 3 parts. Today, you will strategize with the British delegation how to maximize those 3 parts so we can make the most of the foreign secretary's time, the secretary of state, and walk out with a Russia strategy.
Why don't you just give me the card?
Can we just talk through it?
Just let me see what it says.
Well, it's notes for me to read. It won't help.
Nice. Hug, pivot, bear. You're right.
Number 1, a public demonstration of the strong U.S.-UK relationship so that Russia knows that we are still a united front, same as we were when they first invaded Ukraine.
Is that the hug?
It is.
It's cute.
Number 2,
Hey! So hold up.
Security sweep.
Well, I think Dennis is gonna kill you the way he killed the Iranian ambassador.
good night. think even in jest that we should avoid suggesting that the Iranian ambassadors had anything to do with our closest ally.
For the Russians. Don't do that. He's already wound up.
I'm really not. Well, it wouldn't be the first time the Russians have poisoned someone on British soil. Well, I'd love to keep going.
Please do.
It didn't be the second time.
Number 2 on the agenda.
What's number 1?
Hugging.
A pivot away from Iran.
Pivot.
Yes. Now that we know it was Russia.
The poison? You treated him as a suspect.
Get back in the car.
Yes.
Are they? Treating me like a suspect?
No. A witness. Idra and me need to talk to you later today. And then police.
Okay. Number 2, pivot.
Yes. Now that we know it was Russia, we need to pivot away from Iran.
You mean apologize?
I don't. State was particular about that. We can't say sorry to a regime that chants death to America. Huh? Wait.
You should get in the other car. Come on, Hal and I am riding the same vehicle.
Yeah, okay, but I'd love to finish the agenda.
3 is Bear,
Yeah.
which is Russia.
Yes.
It was a kitty. Hal!
It takes as long as it takes.
Welcome. Honored to have you here. Who I cover Iran.
Nice to meet you.
Russia can't wait.
Very nice to meet you.
I understand we owe you our thanks.
I'm so sorry to keep you waiting. I thought you would have started without me.
Nonsense, you're right on time.
That's for the country.
I'm thrilled to meet you as well, sir. How proud you must be. My wife.
I am.
Can't wait. Russia?
Paper. The whole world.
Shall we?
Yes. What the fuck is going on?
I miss those dulcet tones.
Your Iran guy keeps smiling at me.
Well, it's because you're a woman at the hour. You can have the conflagration in the Gulf.
They know what happened?
They had no idea what happened. They knew you had something to do with it. You said it wasn't Iran from the get-go. Turns out you were right.
You don't get any credit for it?
And we're a formidable team. But the consensus is you're the dog catcher.
What does that mean?
That means you leashed the dogs on the wall.
I like it.
I think it suits you.
Everything does. Welcome. Welcome to our multi-sport atrocity.
The indispensable Cecilia next.
Of course, of course. It's very nice to meet you.
Ambassador Pepper and Wild.
Was you terribly upset? Was... Excuse me? Austin, what do you prick about it? About... Oh, well, you were tardy.
He makes no fuss with my mate. It's double standards.
Can we not do that?
No, I agree. That's what's down here. Come in.
Yes.
It's not home, but it's March.
Thank you. It's very nice to meet you. You must be the wife.
I gave it away.
Come on, I'll give you the grand tour.
Okay, so sorry to interrupt. I'm afraid you're here on the secure line.
Okay, I'll leave it in a minute. It's pretty nasty.
Sweet.
Yeah. Hello.
Apologies.
After the Secretary of State arrived, we'll start with a mutual acknowledgement of the sharp words regarding President Rayburn and Prime Minister Trowbridge were simply a spirited debate among friends. Then we'll move on to item 2, Iran. Oh, Ambassador, yes, thank you. Comments about the placement of Iran on the agenda?
No, it's not Iran. I was just... I'm fine.
3,
She's not fine.
3.
This is exactly what we were told by Mrs. Wells. A woman, slender like himself.
I think we should move on.
We shouldn't. It's structural inequity in the plainest sense. chairs designed from man's built. If we want women at the table, it is incumbent upon us to pull out a suitable chair.
Can we get Ambassador Wine on a suitable chair?
Yeah, can I get you a chair?
I love my chair. I'm really curious about agenda item 3.
It's a cushion.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, so to review, 1, a demonstration of a strong, healthy US-UK relationship, 2, Iran, and 3, Russia.
Yes, thank you. If we could move with 1 to 3, and if there are no other changes, then I think we can continue.
Of course.
Why? Why are we moving 1 to 3?
Between your late arrival and structural inequity of the furniture, we're running behind schedule. Item 1 might warrant a longer discussion.
Our new item 1, Iran. If we can all turn to page 4, please. Thank you. Page 4.
I could do it all. I've got it memorized. Especially your bit about Lord Elsby.
Wellesby.
Not my version.
It's no problem, madam.
He doesn't trust me.
She seems competent. Perhaps the list.
It's wise. They keep a list of activities I can do. It's terribly dull, but I find if I do 2 at once, they spring to life. Tour the grounds as thing 1. You get to pick them 2. Call me detective. Excellent.
We need to exonerate Iran publicly, vocally, and as soon as possible. So when we are ready to accuse Russia, we've laid the groundwork for a new narrative.
The state's position on an apology just now.
He didn't say apology.
Isn't there any critical wise, do you think? They're hardly not.
If Russia's aim was to ensnare us in war in the Gulf, then anything other than an acquittal would be a gift to the Kremlin. Until we make it clear that Iran is not the culprit, the rest of the world will believe that Ambassador Hajjad's demand
In your office.
an apology to Iran.
A shell game. Russia for Iran.
Either way, we can't put Iran until we're ready to name Russia.
Meanwhile, what exactly did we tell Iran?
We can offer other concessions.
Just don't offer tea.
She's right, you know.
I was kidding.
Or coffee, I'd say.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
You're indulging hardline Iranian conspiracy theories and acting like we snuck Jar's body out in a suitcase. The CIA didn't kill Kennedy. Q was not the internet messiah, and the tea was not poisoned.
I was told the chemical testing's not yet complete.
If he was poisoned, it wasn't the tea. He didn't even drink it until after his symptoms began.
What's it? I think we're due for a break. Break?
Do you know what you just said?
Didn't I say you were being kind of sleepy? Because you are.
You said that his symptoms began before he drank the tea. They may not have killed Kennedy, but they did sneak you into my office shortly after which the Iranian ambassador left you legally. Shit, you're not supposed to know when the symptoms began because you shouldn't have been in the room.
I'm sorry.
It's bad enough. Half the world thinks that I killed Hajjar. It's best to have not done it in concert with the great Satan. What?
You're sure? Thank you, Mr. Button.
Janet.
No.
Thank you.
We consider you told me about the tea, if anyone asks, which I doubt they will. What's the longer discussion? Item 3, formerly known as item 1. We call it the hug.
I'll have them notice that we're gone.
I think a statement will do the trick. You love us. Trowbridge won't call the president a douchebag again. As a token of your contrition, you're declaring it tomato, not tomato.
He will not hug. He wants to end it.
And what?
The entanglement of our two nations. The assumption that American might makes right. That the British military cannot act without American assistance or approval. We suffer the whims of your elected officials and are bludgeoned by your unflagging self-interests. It might be dangerous to be America's enemy, but to be its friend is fatal.
Are you out of your fucking mind? You're breaking up with us?
The Prime Minister.
You ditched the EU. Scotland and Northern Ireland won out. Russia just spent a full year murdering Ukrainians, and now they're turning their attention to you. This is when you want to rethink the alliance? You're right. It's a longer discussion. Let's gin up a non-apology apology to a nearly nuclear anti-Western theocracy. Turns out it's less loaded than the hug.
Not an apology. It's beyond the realm of the possible.
Beyond the realm. I can also think of a few things they would prefer to an apology.
Such as?
Striking their Revolutionary Guard from the foreign terrorist organizations list.
It's not at all the point.
I think Iran would consider it directly to the point.
Ambassador Wilder, we are no longer an empire. We're not even part of a continent. We're a small island nation with a great democracy. We called Iran the enemy and they were not, so now we say something, we apologize, even if America prefer we not, because when the rest of the world stop believing our word, our might goes with it. What exactly is going on? Some happy tidings. The Prime Minister has found himself in the neighborhood and is dropping by to say hello.
Prime Minister, what an honour.
The road opened up before me, and, well, I'm afraid it was as if the whole county of Kent was lying back and opening her well-bred legs to be ravished by this beast of an engine. So, I find myself here.
Quite the car.
It's a line from a friend. It's got one of those names you can't pronounce, so I thought I'd better take it for a spin before the ethics Nazis spoil the whole thing. Good God. Sniff. Come on, everyone. Now tell me, what do you smell? Julia?
Nothing in particular?
Nothing in particular, yeah. Whereas Checkers, which is my grace and favour retreat, there's a certain palm, and you won't shut up about it. So you're all this all over again. I'm the one they elected. Why do you get all the good toys?
Good to see you, sir.
Good to be seen. I hear the great gallants are drunk, so cocktails should come early and often tomorrow. If you're discussing Russia, so vodka clearly just at the time. That's my 2 cents worth. What have you come up with?
Well, we've just begun. You might prefer a full briefing after the meeting.
I don't prefer holding that.
Well, we've finalised the agenda for tomorrow. First Iran, some sort of...
No, first Russia. Big country, butchered Ukraine. Blasted our aircraft carrier to bits.
We've not broached the Russia question just yet.
It's interesting. I'm being wallpapered by the press for a certain lack of action. Times is calling for a snap election. Gannon is coming tomorrow to stand shoulder to shoulder with us. Presumably while we say something to the world about what happened. Meanwhile, you haven't broached the Russia question yet. Russell, why are you clever? Does that scan for you?
No one's forgotten about Russia.
I'm just merely wondering if there's an agenda to my Foreign Secretary's agenda. Of course not. I asked the ambassador. Madam Ambassador, did Iran get our ship?
No,
So why are we talking about
with respect. If Russia framed Iran,
it? Always if.
you can turn Iran from one of Russia's only friends to a sworn enemy. He's setting you up to be a great statesman.
To be someday. Meanwhile, I've got 41 widows wishing that they had your Second Amendment rights today, not someday. The Russians blew up our fucking warship. Perhaps we should stop waiting with it and seize tomorrow, if not today, to say who done it.
Sir, if you would just give us a chance.
Perhaps you're right.
Well, look at that. Thank you, Austin.
No, thank you. This has been really helpful.
I'm not leaving. Sleeves up. Let's muck in.
Am I a man?
Partly, at best. I'd like to say it's subjective. Trees, pond, am I alive?
Waist down, maybe. Why help me?
Oh, although, you'll say you can never run from home office. Well, you can.
Say no.
No, run for something. Just go for purgatory.
I enjoy a break.
Well, that's bollocks. Are you on me?
No. No, maybe. No.
Yeah, well, I know everyone.
Love you.
Hey, interesting. Ah, the Great Temple. There's another one around the corner called something like the slightly less Great Temple.
I'm not. Am I God?
What do you think to say?
No. How about Jesus?
Ah, ding, ding, ding. And I... Austin?
Hey, you're a conniving little cheat.
No, I'm not. I'm Henry fucking Kissinger. Perhaps you're right. Do you understand what we're talking about here?
Accusing Russia of attacking a British warship.
Tomorrow, the U.S. Secretary of State.
Talking about it, that is all. The meeting will now become a Russia briefing, after which, if there is a God, the Prime Minister will leave.
I really think we need to tell him we're not ready for a Russia accusation.
I need you to follow my lead. Is there any way that you might do that?
You're asking for my help
I am.
because of a lot going on right now. I have to tell Cannon he's about to be ambushed with a request that our two nations start seeing other people.
At times, I have to serve as the Prime Minister's voice box. But I, as we must leave this week.
How can I be of service?
He needs a brisk, chatty briefing on Russia's strategy, something that makes him feel
Smart, in control.
smart.
He's not any more.
In an unexpected change to today's schedule, our agenda now reads thus. 1. Russia. 2. Russia. 3. Julian.
Russia.
Faster.
It isn't officially.
Russia. Not official.
I thought the Indians attracted the company, put the boat and shot the shot. They did, and after which Romanian intelligence, in one of the great triumphs of mice over men, espied him flee to Russia, where he was paid by, what's it? Who is Russia? Why is this hard? The foreign policy advisors armed with the entire Cold War playbook. You're not flat earthers looking for the edge.
So we can't blithely lot of accusations at Russia. They're a nuclear power run by an individual who will happily level sovereign nations even without provocation. We call it genocide. Russia calls it the job well done.
Okay, then accuse Lenin. Whoever the fuck he is, charge him with the slaughter of 41 men.
Lenkov is a fig leaf for the Kremlin. The moment we accuse either Russia or Lenkov of a direct attack on the United Kingdom, a NATO ally, they will preempt a response. Unable to match us in conventional warfare, they may well break the seal of the last remaining taboo nuclear weapons. Tactical warheads to start, as if they're somehow less significant, which they aren't, history. And if we follow your bus through to its natural end,
Sorry, my fucking what?
Sir, I think you're missing the point here. The Prime Minister is well aware we can't accuse Russia until we know how we're going to respond. It would be insane. But he's looking further down the road while we're still worried about evidence. The Secretary of State is on his way, and while we may not need the Prime Minister's help crafting an accusation, we clearly need his help in crafting a response.
Huh. Out of the mouths of babes. I'm gonna make some calls. When I get back, you're gonna provide me with some options for a response. You have 20 minutes.
Who's the Russia guy from the NDI working in Holland?
Wala nakabukas AC ha.
My morning was delightful. Thank you for asking.
I have 20 minutes to generate a commercial bilateral response to
Huwag mo
Russia.
sarado mo.
Yeah, Charlie Brown's. Turns out she's the sister of another wife. Cecilia Nansen.
Is his sister?
Firstborn.
Yan mo lang. Patayin mo kung ano din.
She got dumped by some vaguely loyal asshole. Dennison took her lame suicide attempt way too seriously.
Oh, shit.
And we won't let her out of sight. She loves her brother. Says he can get with her, pray, but he has a good heart. That his wife died a couple years ago. And he desperately needs to get laid.
Jesus.
Look. If I'm leaving, you're gonna move on something on the side. Or he'll get surly, which is bad for America.
How?
He is the platonic ideal of all those fucking handsome press nerds you dated before you met me. Don't pretend you didn't notice.
The Russia guy with the frozen toilets in Tallinn. Show him.
I mean, she turned out.
He had an idea about how to sanction the cobalt oligarch without tanking the world's cobalt supply.
Yeah.
What's his fucking name?
I don't remember.
Gelman. Gelman! Ben Gelman! Can I help you now? No.
You alright?
Yeah.
You were shouting.
Ben Gelman from the NDI. I need to call him, and I need to get financials, Vice Chairman of Gazprom, and I'm gonna figure that out.
Hi. You know I work for you, right?
Yeah.
As this Ronnie.
Thrilled.
You were a DCM, but you're not inyong. So if you need to figure stuff out, I am a resource. As is Ronnie, as are the 800 other folks that work for you.
By the time I explain,
I think you should try. I think that we are doing a part of the job that you like. Great at it, but it is a big job. So is mine. You can't handle both.
I've got Ben Gelman. You can come in. You, I need 17 plausible diplomatic retaliations to Russia. I have two in place. Spitballing for one.
Is that right? The Prime Minister knows his mission, Parliament. speech doesn't mention Russia or their coffee. But you invite the widow of the guy the Russians poisoned in London in '06, making it clear that he's talking about Russia.
He loves a speech.
He does. But like with the cobalt sanctions, the travel ban was insufficient.
Which is why you pitch all of them. On their own, they feel like nothing burgers, but add them all up, it'll feel like a fire hose of
Nothing burgers.
It'll feel like a multi-pronged assault.
I think it won't.
Well, sadly, no is not a pitch. Blow through them all fast. You know, make them feel like it's a
Fire.
exactly.
Hey, Lauren.
Anything for me?
The West. Yeah, that's what I'm finding at home in this table.
This table, boy.
I thought it was nice.
You are delicious.
Trusted to be this number, so
It's perfect. Minus. Take these. When one asks, you'll go to what about mountains? They're small birds, but they're not purple. Somehow everyone thinks they're worth a track.
purple martins. Okay.
Trump. All Russian citizens.
So they go on British sites and I spoil them many breaking chances. You coordinate the action with the United States.
I get to spoil that many break advantage as well.
India.
We may be able to entice India to join our Russia sanctions. Maybe not myself. The cumulative force of a virus of diplomatic bullshit.
Fires of diplomatic bullshit.
I think that the foreign secretary is trying
Yes, but I cried bullshit. A month into the Ukraine war, we'd already crawled all the way up the diplomatic ladder. We sanctioned Russian debt, we bargained their oil, banned them from SWIFT, yes? We spanked and we bluffed. We smashed the rungs as we climbed. There are no moves left. Meanwhile, they have bombed maternity wards in Mariupol, shelled Chernobyl, and gone in Iranian fancy dress to blow open our prized vessel. So why can't we follow suit?
If we do what they do, if we obliterate the rules-based order,
What, that makes me a hypocrite? So what? I can think of worse words.
I was woke.
Be a good time to break for lunch.
No. I will break for lunch. You will stay here hungry and focused until you can find an in-kind response to Russia that does not make me look like a wobbling pussy.
Secretary Dennison, I believe borrow you for a moment.
Also,
Excuse me. Are they eating?
They're right.
Alwala,
I'm not seeing to see you.
come and help me make a dent.
Where's the crew?
I'm taking a leaf from the book of Saint Bonaventure. It's 1268. Cardinals can't agree on a new pope, so what does Bonnie do?
Drink some spread.
He locks them up without any food until they make up their fucking minds. 3 died, but it worked.
Jesus Christ.
That's what Cardinal said. You've dealt with the Russians.
Yeah, a few times.
Why is this lot gone limp at the idea of a confrontation? What would you have me do?
You'd have to ask the ambassador. I am going to find the purple martins.
The top screen's still not back, but the police would like to talk to you no matter what it says. Now, sir, you've already met with them.
more than once.
Well, it would be helpful if we could,
get our story straight.
exactly.
You should sit.
Sorry to pull you out.
Not at all.
Just wanted to make sure everyone's got the same timeline.
Happy to review. It's been an issue already.
It hasn't been an issue. No one noticed.
Who wants to bring me up to speed?
I vaguely suggested I knew when the ambassador's symptoms began.
Which was before I arrived. Nobody noticed.
You noticed.
No, didn't notice. Well, I wouldn't have put it together if you had brought it up.
But you noticed. Which means any of them may have.
Well, the coffee fit largely covered.
Large.
It sounded like you swallowed a cat.
Let's move on.
What time did she reach the inside of the Foreign Secretary's office?
You don't know?
I do. You don't. Is the issue. I've already been questioned.
So it doesn't really matter when I got there. What matters is when you said I got there.
Stuart?
We haven't had lunch.
The medics arrived in the office at 16:26. So let's agree on 16:30. Where exactly did Ambassador Hajar fall?
Got the teacup by the table, fell to the floor.
No.
I think I'm the sight of the man dying in my office. He toppled to the ground, you went to his side, said something encouraging, and I summoned help.
No, he fell to the couch. I helped him to the floor.
She's very helpful.
She's not. Because she did it. She arrived after he was on the floor. She has no idea how he fell.
Yeah, she shouldn't talk to the police. Can we just kill this?
What's Trojan's deal? Is it an apple?
Some. But no.
I remember the first time I saw him rush up to the podium to read his remarks from the scribbles on the back of his hand and check the logo behind him to see exactly what he was supposed to be remarking on. I thought he was like a very bright 13-year-old boy with ADHD. Erudite as fuck. Clever enough not to have to do the work, but not quite slick enough to hide it.
What?
The second time I saw him rush to the stage and check the backdrop, I realised I'd underestimated him.
So casual. It's a good trick.
Do you think it'll rain?
No.
I wish it would.
Why?
Doing rain each day makes it easier, and my entire directive is to leave as little impression on the skin of this waters as possible.
Are you a loafer?
A lover.
Remember, sad girl, blissful, thrifty, malnourished little looking waif.
Okay, well, no, I'm sitting here eating the cheese. Moving an amateur.
Come on. This may be one of the epic days in the life of a man. The water's dancing, the air carries a whiff of freshly cut hay, and we're commanded by crown and country to devour the plunder of kings and the plenty of the land. And here I am with yet another who could find that one piece of cloud in every settlement.
Yeah. You may be why it's not my agreement. In any case, I won't touch your remains.
Objectively speaking, I'm going to tell you, you fell in the butter. You should have the good grace to just shut your mouth and rub it over yourself. Huh?
I know you were kind.
Why'd you wind up with men who weren't kind? Were they unkind in the start? My women weren't open in the start. I think I bring it out in them.
What are you doing?
Getting away from you. I'm eating the world. I don't want to waste this epic day with an anhedonic. Get in. Come on.
It looks cold. It's not.
Get in the fucking water.
You are quite cruel, it turns out.
Get in. Immediately.
It's my case. No, I'm not being maybe a fucking thing right now.
Die.
Jesus fucking Christ, God. Get over here, move it out.
No, we're stealing away.
I think you probably want to fuck me for my troubles.
Everything, but
What does that mean?
tragically that way tomorrow.
This is what total devotion looks like.
Yeah. And she really doesn't like punching like anyone else. Really good.
Well, you know, the truth of this.
Also quite serious.
You open it down, it turns out. You wonder your moat.
Let's go.
Slouching toward Bethlehem. And what kind of therapy are we trying today?
Yeah, you caught me. I'm kind of fucked up.
Great.
This is what the wives do, right? Drink a little wine, smoke a little pot, and take the air.
Playing the part like a pro.
Yeah, I'm fucking killing myself trying to prove to you that I can sit in the back seat and just stay there. And it requires actual sedation.
Jesus, hell.
You know, that PM asked me how he should handle Russia. And I talked about purple fucking bluebirds. I didn't give him any advice. I didn't call anyone. I didn't rally support for you behind your back. I went through my nice walk. I took a swim. I let my dick handled my nubile thing. And it behaved the way it always does. It's not you. And I came here. Yes.
Trowbridge wants to reenact the siege of Leningrad. Thoughts?
Sounds bad.
That's your only thought? How stoned are you?
I don't want to get baited into saying something that's going to make you hate me.
That's not what's happening here.
You want my help? You don't want my help. I'm the smartest man you ever met. Biggest fucking idiot in the world. Can't we just admit that I am not the only problem?
What the fuck is this? This is your latest stab at saving our marriage? You were the wife? You do everything I ask? You're so goddamn docile, I'd be psychotic to let you go?
Yeah.
Salamat sa nanonood.
What's more on the morass?
Okay, kung napapansin nyo, okay na. Nakapagdaling na tayo dito sa Maglagari. Ano? Tapos niyan.
Right, back to our agenda.
Hold on one second.
Russia, 2, Russia, 3, Julian, Russia!
Did you get the toxicity results yet?
Yeah, but that's not why I'm calling.
Why don't we stop there anyhow?
It wasn't poison, it was a heart attack. But that's not what
Yes! More than I expected. I feel like I just shot a brick.
Why is the ambassador calling DOD for a list of targets he'd like to pay?
Can you, in English?
He called the Department
Of Defense and asked for a list of things they feel comfortable bombing.
in Russia.
Well, I assume the answer is there's nothing they'd be comfortable about.
If you ask the military for a list of things they'd like to blow up, they have answers.
The European Union.
Yes.
And in your vision of this, do I relate them before the Arsenal jury?
I realize.
Because the Germans have cock small enough to suck while speaking, but the Belgians, surprisingly, do not. We are Great Britain. We are global Britain. We are not begging the EU for some petty bureaucratic vengeance.
As much as we might wish to shove back, we cannot poke the bear with the world's second largest nuclear arsenal. We do what keeps all of us away from the nuclear sea.
So I'd like to jump in just for a second.
Ma'am, speak like a word. She was busy. If I could finish my thought.
I don't think he liked it.
If I could get a quick word.
So what, this is where you propose a strongly worded condemnation from the UN?
I don't think he'd like that either.
I wouldn't. 41 British servicemen are dead. It is my responsibility to honour their sacrifice, give solace to their families, and demonstrate to this nation that they will be protected by their fucking government.
It sounds like you want to bomb something. What do we got? I have a list of Russian targets provided by the Department of Defense. Why don't you pick one and we'll blow something up?
In an unexpected change, our agenda now reads 1. Russia.
Ay,
2.
salamat na marami
Russia.
sa
3.
nanonood.
Julian. Russia. Russia.
40. Yeah, 40 people in the house. Thank you so much. Babalik po ako. Balikan ko kayo mamaya. Hindi pa ako tapos. Nagtanim na ako dito sa naayos ko. Tapos nagdidilig. Same time nagdidilig na rin ako. So, balik ako later. Thank you so much. Love, love, love.
Trowbridge wants to reenact the siege of Leningrad.
Sounds bad.
Love you guys. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you po.
You're so goddamn docile, I'd be psychotic to let you go.
Yeah.
A month into the Ukraine war, we'd already crawled all the way up the diplomatic ladder. There are no moves left.
It sounds like you want to bomb something. I have a list of Russian targets. Why don't you pick one? And we'll blow something up.
Okay, so tapos na tayo dito. Ito para sa project mamaya.
With the blood of
Good evening. Yeah, Office of the Foreign Secretary for the Defence Secretary.
The Defense Secretary.
Yeah, no, I'm afraid it is urgent.
Bringing him here.
You guys tell the technician that's for airstrikes and move their member state to the United States. I'd say it's odd, yes,
The Defense Secretary would want anything. I gave him what he wanted so he could stop wanting it so badly.
You made it acceptable for him to want it. And to say America approves. I need my defense secretary here because thanks to you, I no longer hold sway over the Prime Minister.
I'm sorry that happened long before I opened my mouth.
He's a big boy. He dropped the ball and beat down.
Yeah, it was a dick move.
It's a wrong thing.
I lack experience.
No, you don't.
I lack experience in this role, and I panicked and did what you would do because it's the first thing that popped in my head.
Call me the young target. There's nothing bad about it.
He's a premeditated dick move. Making your ally look like a fuckwad in front of your boss is not the only way out.
Is it the first thing you tried?
What if it doesn't work? I told him to bomb Russia.
Yeah. This is a move. It's not the final destination.
And I puke. Do we have more of this?
Should be easy.
Come on.
Up.
I just need like a yogurt ton.
Fucking no.
Look at that tart. Is it cheese? No, get one that's already started. That's unbelievable. Oh my god.
What's the drink?
Too much Spanish stuff, so calm.
You know the wine cellars in this house are older than your nation.
I do.
Bottled history. Some of them rancid, of course, hence the reinforcement.
Sir, Will, get out of your way.
Can't drink all three alone, never like fucking alcohol. Make yourself useful, bring the stone wine.
Would you like us to find someone from your staff?
They starve. Every one of them the Constitution of commentators. It's their sworn duty to advise me, but the only one with the mettle to discuss military options is an American female.
I think they're just trying to protect you.
Kremlin won't recognize anything but brute force, we all know that. Any questions will formally play.
Your staff will give you military options because they can't trust you not to use them.
They don't trust me. Fickle.
You don't trust them.
It takes a team of mad geniuses to hoist one man to the top of the greasy pole. Once you're in office, it's best to sack them before they burn the place down. Then you're stuck in a sea of angry geese, except the orders are never trying to destroy you. Boston denizens so thoroughly colonized the moral high ground, I can set foot there if I wanted to.
Do you want to?
No, Miss White, no, I'm a bad man. I chose this path because I adore raw power. I crave dank lodgings in central London. One year passed between German invasion of Poland and the start of the London Blitz. My country was not safe. Destruction. It's hard for
later. You can play both sides.
That's cruel.
It's fun to watch.
Dust up in Russia is a puerile fantasy. Stop acting like a child playground. They'll stop treating you like
I don't think it's childish. It's pragmatic. Look at every real option. I think if you have a good one on the table, you won't choose the bad one. I'm not afraid to admit the bad one exists.
she's got a good idea. She's going to turn it on.
She is.
Don't play chicken with a country that's ready to lob a tactical nuke. Try everything before that.
Well, I'll go to my city.
Your city is a 24-hour laundromat for dirty rubles. You have all their money. Take it. I should try Bruce. Still at the office.
Yes, there.
Andy?
Yeah.
Craig?
Yeah.
I'm not calling a Dean because I'll never get off the phone if you call him. Wake up, Stuart. We're gonna need more hands.
Rise to make calls, rise to make things, and nothing so much more.
I was not that way, not ever. I was your... You can pinch hit for one night.
I don't want one night. I want to be a partner for life.
You can't. If you give me a shot.
I will.
Constitutionally, Hal, you can't. You will want to, and you will fail.
I gave you 15 years of time. Give me a fucking chance.
So you go to the White House.
Gotcha.
So your backseat riding the vice president?
Is someone married to you?
Should I put on pants?
No, I have a list here of things kids would like you to take a look at.
Cool. What's going on?
Trowbridge is giving her a chance to come up with something bloodless, and it's going to take some time.
Okay.
She's got a 200-point plan she needs to execute by morning, so all hands on deck.
I thought she was ready to call the Air Force.
That was a tactic. This is not a strategy.
Well, if it's a tactic, she should run by her staff and her opposite number. A cowboy thing isn't going to fly around here.
No, I think it just did.
You know what?
I tell you to talk to Kate about what it's like to be DC into an unpredictable ambassador, but she's busy. She's so busy, in fact, she really appreciated me jump off your high horse and make a couple of calls. I'm going to say yes in advance.
I need to apologize.
Perhaps in the morning.
No, I need to... Can I come in? Sorry. So listen, I threw you under the bus, but I think it worked. Listen, you gotta fucking get over it. We're a great team. You may not see that right now, but I do. We are great together. Shit. I had a lot of wine. And it was, bold. I'm trying to say something, so let me just get it out. I don't know how you're gonna take it, and I don't want to make you uncomfortable. But what I'm trying to say is, I need you.
Feel it too. I can't think when you're in the same room. I can barely breathe, but I think this is something that we can act on now.
Oh, no, sorry, not that.
So sorry.
No, I'm so sorry. I'm an idiot.
I'm an idiot.
No, you're definitely not an idiot.
You should go. Please.
I was trying to say that I was in the kitchen with Trowbridge, and now I need you to call the Australian Foreign Minister. I don't metabolize red wine really well.
You were picnicking in the moonlight with the Prime Minister.
It wasn't planned.
What did you not want to do?
Jesus! Get yourself together. We have work to do.
Yeah, I know it's late, and she feels terrible about it. Do you think yeah, sorry, do you think you could wake him up anyway?
Hi. Sorry, the ambassador wanted help with a very complicated. Yeah.
No, we're on.
Yeah, can
We're gonna get back into town. So I can't get a straight answer on the intelligence. Please call me back.
Yeah.
Sir.
Knock, knock.
The works
Can I be of any assistance?
I thought we said no surprises.
Well,
I feel like I was clear about it.
I was trying not to wake you. Are you done?
Yeah,
With the silencer.
it's what I had. Are you hungry?
I'm not hungry. I just stared down the business end of the block. My adrenaline's kind of high.
It's not a block.
How much do I get a shit right now?
I'm gonna make it happen.
I don't want an omelet.
I can put mushrooms on it. I got those little ones you like.
I don't want an omelet. I want to know if the Kremlin ordered the strike on the aircraft carrier or if it came from farther down the chain.
You and me both. When I find out, you will be the first to know. You will be the 8th to know.
We are trying to stop the PM from launching an airstrike, and we have a tiny window to sell the diplomatic package, so sooner would be better than later.
Oh, well, now that I know it's important, I'll work harder. Because up until now, I was looking at you.
Okay.
There's been Russian dark target movement off the British coast. Submarines.
Russian submarines.
Which means they may know we know it was them. I'm invested in the success of your diplomatic solution.
I think, well, let's talk about it. Let's put it on the table and see what we can do.
I'd like to go now.
I find it opposite marriage. I find it bricklayer. He asks him, you want to marry an American? And bricklayer say, no, I like only Chechen localities. No, Don, you're the bricklayer. Yeah, no, I think this works out for you. No, that's fine. Go on now, I'll wait.
We did it.
Confirmed?
Yeah, we got it.
Incredible.
Right? Oh my God. I can't believe it. The notes for when you pitch it.
I'm not pitching this. I mean, I can't even read it.
You can't maybe.
Why not?
British plan, British pitch.
Then the defense secretary will pitch it.
He won't be here until the Secretary of State is. I can't sell it to Gannon unless Trowbridge is already on board.
And you didn't want to tell me that last night.
No. Stop. Come on, I mean it.
Sure you did.
No, come on.
Underwhelmed by your team's.
shit! Fuck!
Are you alright?
Shit! Ow!
What hurts?
Oh, that!
Okay. Alright, we'll stay here. Let me see. Is it, right there?
Yeah. What do you think I did?
Yeah, that's it.
You have no idea. You have no idea what I did.
I know, but look how it comes. Yeah, professional.
Give me some ice and pitch the fucking package. I am wounded. I don't like speaking in front of a lot of people.
Did you hurl yourself down the staircase in order to get out of a 3-minute oral presentation? Well, it's just something my sister would do.
I am not your sister. At this point, that much ought to be clear.
From 10,000 feet, the notion is to place sufficient financial pressure on key personnel to generate fissures within the Kremlin. Not sort of go. Splendid. By freezing the assets of a handful of Russian individuals in the city of London and Crown dependencies.
Sure, get the idea. I don't know it.
I think in this case, God is in the detail.
We need a bomb. Something that smells like herring. I'm thinking Russian troops in the Aleppo, Raqqa, Hama triangle.
We figured it out. It's exactly what you agreed to last night.
Oh, darling. Any argument includes the sentence, it's what you agreed to last night.
The Russian people can't afford toothpaste. Yet none of our sanctions touch the Kremlin's money, which ironically is all in London. We found a path.
Is there no way to quiet you? When's Canada arrive?
After 3.
I'm saying, get onto this triangle business. You're saying something coherent when he arrives.
Could be a break.
I don't have time for that.
I'd like to do some imaging.
Are you familiar with the Aleppo Raqqa triangle? It's a geographic location.
I'll take no word for it.
Could you point it out on the map?
I'm afraid not.
It's in Syria.
I think maybe you can give us a splint. I'll see what I've got in the car. Thank you.
People do not know about the Aleppo Raqqa triangle.
Trowbridge isn't people. He's a prime minister of a well-regarded nation state.
He called it Hamo, not Hama.
You called me Jake once.
Hamo.
Are you upset that you got it wrong, or that he wants to wrong?
It's like he was parroting someone. He must have talked to someone last night. Maybe the defense secretary? Is he a Russia hawk? Where are you going?
Want to check out the garden?
No.
I want you to.
Hal, for fuck's sake, if this is you back to being the trailing spouse with some well-meaning bid to give me some air.
Okay, you know, when I swore to you that all I did all day was just be a good wife, and I never heard anything of substance.
Yeah.
I lied. Tell Kate why he's really here, Prime Minister. Tell her about Maggie.
Margaret Morley.
I tried to introduce you at the memorial as Trowbridge's former advisor.
Nickel can't resist her cardigans and compression socks. You know about her name, don't you?
She told me to call her Meg.
Yes, does that. Trying to convince everyone to
Pagod na ako. Okay na siguro yan. Ilan pa ba yung nanonood? Wow! Thank you. Okay na siguro guys. Napagod na ako.
He still talks to her.
So,
She's got a charming place just down the way.
papakita natin pag okay na lahat yung ano.
Making this place and you a perfect beard for me
Thank
to
you
embroider.
so much.
I have to tell Dennison.
Talaga ba?
Oh, no, my
Naka
brother's well aware.
42
Then why
minutes pa
hasn't
lang
he said
ako.
anything?
42:36.
It must be so hard to be so spirited and yet so ill-informed. You know, every multilateral treaty by clause, and yet you don't know what the Daily Mail said about my brother. What did the Daily Mail say? Oh, nonsense, really. But Royal Inn and her friends at the Mail are the reason why Nicole Trowbridge is Prime Minister and not Austin Dennison. He seems to think if he simply ignores her, she'll vanish.
Russia is in Syria fighting ISIS, so to attack Russia in Syria is to provoke Russia while aiding ISIS.
In case that's of any concern.
I mean, it is, but I think it is.
Why am I hearing from your sister and not you that Margaret Royland has a fucking charming place just down the way?
A direct hit
Okay.
on Russian soldiers
Okay
in the
na.
Aleppo-Rak-Hama Triangle? He's talking to Royland.
I've limited her sway.
You haven't.